Stay tuned for tips and techniques from the nation's top chefs in the Chef's Kitchen.
I'm joined by Chef Walter Staib, and we are having a pate party with Dietz and Watson.
We should actually call this the Hoffman Show.
The Hoffman Show. That's right. This is Ken Hoffman of Dietz and Watson, his favorite recipe. Actually, his favorite, one of your innovations that you've done with liverwurst.
There's a bunch of recipes along with it, but I tell you, it's a really beautiful thing. And you're talking about home entertainment, which is part of that show.
Home entertainment.
It doesn't get better than that, because again, there, once you have it done, it's great. The cracker bread that we serve with it, the recipes in my book, you had it before. It's delicious.
Homemade cracker bread.
I made some pita chips too, and I have some little marble rye
that
goes along with it. So we're gonna be
delicious.
Pretty good. First thing you want to do, and you want to do this again ahead of time, you want to just throw in some onions.
Okay.
The onion gives great flavor. It gets mixed into the mixture. Now, what's unique about this recipe is that it's so simple that
if anyone thinks that they cannot make pate,
now they can.
You're proving to them that they can.
Absolutely.
And they can do it economically.
And mostly important is, look at here, Black
That's
Forest,
right.
Black Forest.
Dietz and Watson,
now,
Black Forest.
Braunschweig is a city north of the Black Forest.
So it's actually a city.
Good, it's Braunschweig, it's a city.
Okay.
And that's where it's named after. And Braunschweiger liverwurst is the standard for liverwurst. So if you ask for liverwurst by saying Braunschweiger, you get what you get there. It's the finest, it's beautiful, it's classically spiced, it's classically done.
It's considered the top as far as liverwurst is concerned. This particular recipe was one of the original recipes brought over from Germany,
Absolutely.
from Gottlieb Dietz himself, the founding father of Dietz and Watson. So it doesn't get more authentic than this. This is straight from Germany. Oh my goodness.
Now, unfortunately, most people just know liverwurst.
Liver and onion sandwiches.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Which is great.
And it is, no question about it. But when you make that, we wait and see what we're going to do to it.
Oh, you know what? We're thinking out of the box. You're making us think out of the box.
So all you want to do, you want to cut it in a couple of chunks. You don't really have to, but it makes it a little easier. And throw it in your kitchen blender. And actually, I'm using a kitchen machine that normally you can do it by hand, but it works much better in there. So
okay.
What you're going to do, throw the stuff in it.
And again, it's this KitchenAid mixer is staple in every
any
kitchen.
Any mixer you want to use, just throw it in.
So you're putting it in big chunks.
Well, it's just to break it. It got easier. And also what I did is, one piece is like, if you do want to do it, take it out of your refrigerator maybe a couple of hours before you do it.
Okay, so bring it to room temperature.
Room temperature, just before you use it. It breaks down
break down easier.
Mm-hmm. So what you're going to do is
I'm going to
put
taste
it in
a little piece if you don't mind.
I don't mind at all.
Uh-huh.
Here we go. Now I'm going to bring this to a little spin.
You can taste the authenticity in that recipe. Just a fabulous, rich flavor.
Now look, the onion which you sauteed there.
So this is the after effect.
Yeah, I'm going to show them how you want to slightly brown them like that.
So these onions have already been browned in butter.
And you want to put the onion in there.
I love that aftertaste. You know what? Look, it's not too strong. You know, some lesser brands of liverwurst can have it's too strong of a
because
flavor.
They're not. There's quality is there.
Right.
Let me tell you about sausage. What most people don't realize. It's like anything. No, garbage in, garbage out.
Yes.
Good stuff in, good stuff out. It's the same thing. It's already almost done. Now I'm going to put the mayonnaise into it.
So we've incorporated the onions.
Just the onion, mix a little bit. Now I put the mayo in it.
Mayonnaise.
And the recipes are very simple. It's on the website
This recipe is so interesting. That you're putting in interesting things like cranberries. I mean,
you know why cranberries?
I love cranberries.
And perfect with what you see when you eat it as a combination. It just comes spectacular.
I've been most excited about this recipe. I think even aside from all your others, which have all been great, but this recipe Ken is so excited about. He's gotten me so excited about it.
Pecan.
I can't wait to make it.
You can also do walnuts, but pecan tastes better.
Pecans.
And
pecans.
Now, and obviously.
Whole grain Dijon mustard.
You want the grain.
That little texture.
You want the texture now.
Along with the taste.
Now we want to mix it up gently.
Okay. And it is so grainy too.
The reason I ask more in the cognac because you want to have the flavor of the cognac in the pate, so you can really flavor.
Oh, so and you use the best cognac.
Of course, but I also would recommend that if you would make that and you want to put cognac into it, make that, leave it aside, and before you serve it, put the cognac in it.
So at the last minute.
You can also put Madeira into it or sherry. It works both ways.
Ooh.
Now I just want to see a little bit.
Well, I get to taste it before.
You get to taste it. See if it's enough mustard flavor.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I tell you, yeah, it's good. It's almost as good as
pate.
What it is, pate.
You just made pate in 3 minutes.
But my point is, it's good. A little more mustard I want to put in.
This is a perfect holiday appetizer. The only problem is no one's going to believe me that I actually made pate myself.
Well, you can tell everybody you were right here. And the onion, like so, you want to have a little bit of color. See, not that much more, just like that. And so if you'd have it like so, put it on the plate, let it get really cold. Don't put the onion warm in your mix. They wouldn't be good.
Okay, good tip.
Okay, now, cognac, a little bit more.
Unbelievable.
And now the other thing you can control for your own destiny, if you like it more, what you call it?
I love how you say that, for your own destiny.
Well, if you like a little bit more spreaded, then what you do here, take a look, mayo, and then one other trick I have that I don't ever tell anybody, well,
yes.
Ken knows it because he knows all my secrets. Look here, don't tell anybody that.
Ah.
You put a chunk of European butter in there.
Ken doesn't know all your secrets,
Oh, I
Walter.
gotta get it all the way. All right.
Oh my.
Yeah, perfect. If you have too much on the side, just push it down one more time a little bit, and then put it back in the machine. But we don't have to because we did such a good job. See that?
You did such
and
a
now
marvelous job.
all you would do with it, you can put it in a pastry bag, or pipe it in a little thing. If you want to have a little design, correct? Or you do what I like, which is basically just make it
just like this.
really natural. And all we're going to do there.
And a little
Put a
bit
nice
more
little
rustic, but I could see where you could make decorative, on pieces of pita or crackers and piping it
That's
out.
what we do right now. So get me a piece of the cracker bread over there, please.
Yes, want a large piece like this.
Yeah, I'm going to break it in a second. Hold on.
This is your cracker bread. We can get.
Yep.
Which cookbook can we get this recipe
It's
from?
in both books.
Oh, it's in both of your City Tavern books.
And Black Forest
Black
book.
Forest Cuisine cookbook too.
And you go, this is perfect with the Kimmel.
Look.
And then we got it here, and we put a little of those
this.
ones over here. And then take a knife, put it over in our tasting session. Look at that, isn't that beautiful?
Oh, that is
very
gorgeous.
Simple, very easy, and very tasty. Just so you know.
Upscale pate.
Here I got a Pinot Grigio for us that goes extremely well with that because Pinot Grigio has a little bit of sweet to it.
Yes.
Now the Gewürztraminer would go good with that. Any kind of Riesling goes good with that.
Okay.
But the Pinot Grigio, because you're Italian, figure.
Yeah, of course. I love Pinot Grigio.
And now let's go try it. Put it on whatever you like. And what I like.
Let's feast.
I want to put mine on a little cracker bread.
Oh, I think you know what? I'm going to taste your cracker bread too.
Oh.
Because I love your cracker bread. I love how it's studded. The liverwurst
There's only one word, manage.
Manage. Manage. Now you have to teach you my secrets.
That's good. Is it good?
Good. I'm speechless over here.
See? How easy was that?
Incredible flavor.
How easy?
How you broke down the liverwurst, studded it with cranberries and pecans and actually the cognac. What a difference.
Can you tell the end?
Oh my goodness. Actually, this could be my dinner.
Can be arranged.
Do we have to share?
There's not more
Do
over
we
there.
have to share? Ken,
Much more over there.
you're not allowed, Ken. This is all ours. Walter, toast to you for teaching us how to make pate.
Make it easy.
From the
entertainment.
deli.
Braunschweiger from Dietz & Watson, Black Forest brand, no less. Mix it up. Impress your friends. Tell them you made pate and took you 3 days to make it.
Absolutely. They'll never believe
Don't
me,
give
but
away the secret.
we'll try.
Okay.
Walter Staib and Dietz & Watson, only the best.
Dietz and Watson, expect